today, it should be a clown show. Really should, it's going to be. Harris is so, she has no plans to make our country better. Let's face it. I mean, the woman sits on her ass, does nothing as vice president. What do you think she's going to do as president? She's going to destroy this country even more. Like, if you think it's bad now, wait till she gets in office. God forbid that happens. I don't think it will. I think Trump is going to win, you know, good. I mean, a good amount. I don't think it's necessarily going to be a landslide, but I think he's going to win. And all these court cases in New York, non-crimes that they can't, prove anything. And, it's just never ending. They're so hell bent go after Trump. There's no laws they won't try to break and have broken. And, she has no plans. She's so wishy-washy, floppy. And a lot of people don't even know who she is. It's because she doesn't want to debate until tonight. It should be, it should be a landslide as far as Trump winning the debate. Hello, sister. Good morning to you. How are you? Good to see you. How are you doing this morning there, sister? Yeah, I was at Mo's live stream. That was probably her first live stream on her new her main channel now. But yeah, I didn't stay there too long because I was about to eat dinner. But I'm glad she can go live again. It was good to see her go live. Yeah, her channel should have never been taken down in the first place, but yeah, so hopefully you're doing good this morning there, sister. I gotta vape real quick. So, are you gonna watch the debate tonight there, sister? Excuse me. It's gonna be, Trump is gonna rip her a new one many times over. But yeah, I don't even know if you're still there. Just no one. But yeah, she has no real plans. I mean, the woman, look at her record as vice president. She sits on her ass. She's supposed to be the border czar, but she hasn't done anything. I don't know. If you don't mind hitting the like there, sister, I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm not sure what time it's going to be, but I'll watch it on Benny Johnson's channel or somebody like that, since I don't have cable or basic TV. But I need to get an antenna, really, because my parents have an antenna and they can get about 75 channels. I just don't have the money to do it right now. But yeah, so I'll probably watch it on Benny Johnson or some conservative channel today. So hold on here. I'm gonna fill my vape. Oh, okay. Yeah, East Coast time. Well, now I'm trying to remember where this is being held. I don't know what state is this supposed to be happening. New York or something? I don't know. I forget. But yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be a shit show. Trump is going to smear her so many times over. If we had a fair debate, these ABC people would be neutral, but we know that that's not going to be the case. That they're going to mute their mics after they answer the question. It's like, if we had a fair debate, and I haven't seen one in decades, um, yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know if I told Big Homie. I don't know if you saw it. But anyways, I was, got off work, went to the grocery store, and was waiting in line, and some other customer says, "Oh, I hope they don't elect Hit or Putin." In other words, Trump. Obviously, that guy is brainwashed. Uh, yeah, I had to just not say anything. It's just like, okay, dude, you're an idiot. These people are so brainwashed. It's sad, really. Of course, there's always going to be somebody that never will wake up because they've been fed lies and lies and lies. Why do you think the so-called interview taped with Harris at CNN, why do you think it was taped? So they can edit, um, her foul ups, even though she looked really drunk. Really, she looked drunk. Yeah, and of course she had Tampon Tim on his side, at her side. Yeah, it was really, yeah. So, people, if you think it's bad now, you haven't seen diddly squat. It's going to get 10 times worse. The government's going to have control of every aspect of your life. We'll be officially a communist country if that witch gets into office. And she won't, but if she does, we're done. You can kiss your kid's future goodbye. That's what is at stake in November. Yeah, it's we got to pray for this country that people will see the light, basically. Yeah, it's so I just wanted to come on here and see what people thought. It's yeah. Yeah, let's hope it doesn't happen. Be quite honest with you, only way she can win is what happened then, you know, 4 years ago. I'm gonna leave it there because we're on the communist platform called ScrewTube. That's the only way. People, a lot of people, I've been reading, and all also looking around, and a lot of people don't even know who she is because she hasn't done anything. She hasn't been to the border. She hasn't been at the border, and she's supposed to be the border czar. What a joke! What a joke! So she doesn't have real plans to make our country better. She has plans to make it worse, if that's even possible. I'm sure it could be. Uh, yeah. So if people think you're struggling now, you haven't seen anything. If you have this communist witch wins, we're done. That's what these people don't get. How anybody in their right mind could vote for her. It's beyond me. So hold on. Yeah, so that's why people truly need to wake up before it's too late. Because otherwise we're done for. We really are. So hold on, I'm gonna vape again, sister. About to go in here in a little bit. Let's keep track of time here. Oops. Oops. Turn that off real quick. Yeah, 10 minutes till I have to go in. Or less than that now. It's 9 minutes to 5. Uh, so, that's what's at stake. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to get a copyright strike. Heaven forbid. Playing music that I like to listen to. But yeah, that's what's at stake. Really, ultimately, it's our freedoms. Our freedoms are already being stepped on many times over. So really, that's what is at stake, and people need to wake the hell up. These zombies, and I don't know what you think about this, but I see a lot of people, just the radio. Um, a lot of people are still wearing their diapers. I don't know if you've noticed that where you live. People are still wearing their diapers like good little boys and girls because they think really that's really going to stop you getting a common cold. That's what it is nowadays, but they want to call it the C word. It's just a common cold. I don't know why they keep on calling it the C word. Makes no sense to me. Yeah, it's people are just stupid, especially here in this liberal blue state that I live in. Sadly, people are just dumb. Oh, well, yeah, you do live in a red state though, as far as I can recall. But here in the blue state, people are brainwashed still. They really think wearing their diapers on their mouths really going to keep anything away. Yeah, it's a common cold. Part of me, there's a lot of things I would like to talk about that, but we're on a communist platform, so heaven forbid if you have a opinion on that particular subject. So it's just, I just hope people realize what all these fake news media have been telling you for, I don't know, at least 4 years. It's nothing but lies. I don't know. It's scary times that we live in there, sister. It really is. That this day and age is where it's gone. It's because, people in our government don't work for us. They work for their own interests and their own greed and hate. And go after your political opponent. You think so? You think it's end times? No, I don't think so. I don't think we're far off from it. My opinion. Yeah, it is. People are struggling, including I. I gotta try to find cut corners here and there to survive because everything is so expensive. It's so darn expensive. So, it's, yeah. You know what's going on in my life. You know what's been going on. And, dealing with that. And, this narcissist person just doesn't get it. She doesn't. You know who I'm talking about. And you know the basic story. Yeah. Just because I make more than her. Okay, that is true, but um, doesn't mean diddly squat these days. Doesn't mean anything because everything's so more expensive. Our money's not going as far as it used to when we had Trump in office, where people weren't suffering, actual have savings. And what she doesn't understand is I got to have at least little money in savings. I have nothing because this woman is just hell bent draining me dry. So I'm gonna leave it there because obvious reasons. But yeah, she just doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. She doesn't have a clue, and that's what's frustrating. It's like, it's for me. It's to a point where, if things don't change, I'm gonna be forced to move to Oregon, live with family. Ultimately, that's what I wanted, anyways, but not for another 3 years because my kid. But she just, it's so frustrating. It is so frustrating that she can't realize it. And she won't, because narcissists don't see the real life. They live in this fantasy bubble, thinking they don't do anything wrong, that they're perfect. They think they're God, I guess. It's like, yet I want to point fingers at you, but don't own up to my nonsense. That's what's frustrating with those kind of people. So, so I got to cut corners any way I can. So, I got to do what I got to do to survive. That's what it comes down to. It's not something that, I want to do, but it's my survival. It's what it comes down to. That's it. Nothing more. But she doesn't understand that. Again, because she lives in Long Land, Narcissville, and she's the mayor. So, it's not easy. That's for sure. Yeah. So I'm going to have to do a lot of things, and she's not going to like it. Hey, Pedro. Hola, ¿cómo está? How you doing there, sir? How are you doing? Good morning to you. How you doing, Pedro? Music is Pedro, Sister Sue. He's from Spain. He speaks Spanish. He doesn't know much English. Just to let you know, he used a interpreter app to be able to talk. So just let you know. I've known Pedro probably 4 years, maybe longer. I don't know. I lost track of time. But anyways, I got to walk in. So actually, I need to go to work. So I'm not going to be here much longer. I don't know if you know how to speak Spanish there, sister. But Pedro's from Spain. He's a good guy. I've known him for a while. Hold on. So, yep. Thank you, sister. You too, Pedro. I'm doing all right, Pedro. How are you doing there, my friend from Spain? I wish I knew Spanish. All the words I know is hola, como esta. That's it. Hi, how are you doing? That's what that means, sister, in case you didn't know. So, alright, guys. I gotta go. But I appreciate Pedro. If you don't mind hitting the like, I appreciate it. Alright, guys. See ya.